back to Henry Willis Vlogs, the most positive channel on YouTube, where we are always working to get more disciplined, more focused, and get closer to those goals. Today we are out here at LAX, Los Angeles International Airport, watching planes. My brother and I created a spreadsheet with all of the big body airplanes, 747s, 777s, and 787s that'll be flying in. So we're coming out here for the next 2 hours because we're plane spotting, baby. So thank you for joining me, and let's watch some airplanes. A380. Alright, so we saw some fantastic planes out of LAX, 5 A380s, a multitude of 777s and Dreamliners, 2 747s, and now we're out here in Santa Monica. I'm about to ride my unicycle around the original Muscle Beach. We're now on the Santa Monica Pier here, riding around. Look how crowded it is. This is supposedly the world's largest mosaic of canned goods. Leaving the pier now. Gotta ride up this big old hill. The 3rd Street Promenade Mall in Santa Monica. We are still riding around. It says no unicycles, but who's gonna say anything? So now I'm making my way down Santa Monica Boulevard here in this beautiful city. I'll tell you what, there is no better way to see a city than by unicycle. It is like the perfect happy medium of speed where you're going about 6 to 7 miles per hour. You get around faster than walking, but slower than a bike. And you also get a lot of attention, so it's a great way to start a conversation with a local and it's just incredibly fun. Like I said before, riding a unicycle is the funnest thing I've ever learned how to do. Here we got a Lamborghini Urus in the Audi dealership, which makes sense because it's basically just a Q7 with some engine upgrades. I just arrived here at Crossroads Elementary School, which is where my brother is playing in his community rec league soccer game. There he is over there in the black and green shirt. All right, we came to the cargo terminal here at LAX. Check out the Atlas Air 747-400 and the Air Tahiti Nui A340-300. It is now the end of the day. I just finished dinner and it's time for me to drive back to Phoenix because I have to get my dad his car back in the morning. I got about a 6-hour drive ahead of me. Probably gonna get back to Phoenix around 3:30 a.m. Today was a fantastic, fantastic day. The best day in aviation that I've ever had. Let's get a little time lapse of me getting back and I'll check in when I get back to Phoenix. So I am currently leaving Manhattan Beach at 9:36 p.m. So hopefully I'll be home by about 3:30. It is now 3:46 a.m. We have driven about 430 miles and we are finally back in Scottsdale. And that was just an awesome trip. I will recap it in the morning. What's up, everyone? It is now the next morning. Slept about 8 hours last night, and boy, was that a great trip. You know, one of the things that I love so much about LA is that it is always inspiring me to work harder and do more, become more disciplined, get more focused, and get closer to my goals, as I'm always preaching here on the channel. Right now, I'm currently in my last semester of my undergraduate career at Arizona State University, and I have decided that I will not be doing any further master's or PhD program next year. So that means it's time for me to go out and get a big boy job. Now, I'm currently 22 years old and I've never really had a big boy job before. So this is a pretty scary and pivotal time in my life. I have a few job prospects, but none of them are in something that I really like to do. Right now, I mean, I have a few job prospects here in the Valley, but my ultimate dream is to move out to Southern California, specifically Los Angeles, so I can be near my brother and just be in the city of angels where there is just so many people that are well connected, that are successful, there's so many landmarks. It's gonna be a tough decision. And you know, I know all of you guys face these kinds of decisions all the time, and it's hard to make them, but I just like to consider everything that I already have and consider that even if the decision that I make doesn't turn out well, then I still have myself and hopefully I'll still have my health. Because personally, I think having your health is one of the most important possessions to have. Because if you don't have health, then you really don't have anything. You can have all the money in the world, but it won't make up for not having health. So I just try to give thanks every day for having the good health that I have and for these great opportunities like being able to go to Los Angeles for a few days. So I just make sure to be very mindful of all the great things that I have and all the great opportunities that I have. So it was a great trip, and I got to ride my unicycle in Manhattan Beach. I got to go to the Salton Sea and ride my unicycle there. We got to go to LAX and watch planes. I got to go to Santa Monica and ride my unicycle there. And I even got to go to Lamborghini Newport Beach, where they had some great inventory, like a Koenigsegg Agera RS, Lamborghini Centenario Roadster, and Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. So comment down below what your favorite part of the trip was. I think my favorite was either riding the unicycle on the dry lake bed of the Salton Sea or going to LAX and watching those big, amazing machines in action. So it was a fantastic weekend. Thank you for coming along with. Comment below on your favorite part, and I will see you in the next episode of Henry Willis Vlogs.